Here we are, boys. Back with episode 87. 87 to come short, boy. Here we are, guys. Back with episode 87 to come short, boy. And before we get into it, guys, I have to reiterate this every stream. I have to reiterate this every stream. If at any point in the stream y'all hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter. That's why. That's why I triple over my words. Anyways, guys, let's get the promotional stuff out of the way, and then we can get into it. So, I know what I said. I know what I said. I'm sorry. I can't do the boxing stream. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. I cannot do the boxing stream tonight, even though I know I said. I know what I said. I know what I said, but I've been dealing with some sickness. I've been dealing with some sickness. That's why y'all gonna have to. I know I broke the promise. I'm sorry. I promised y'all the boxing stream at the end of this month. At the end of November, I promised y'all the boxing stream. Can't do it. I'm sorry. Truly. Truly apologies. Truly apologies. I am sorry, guys. I will do it. I will do it. Just give me a bit of time. You know what? Y'all will get it on. Let's see. Y'all will get the boxing stream December. Why not? December 10th. There you go. I'll give you the boxing stream then. But otherwise, guys, I'm sorry. So, with that out of the way, guys, I'm sorry. And however, I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, on Gunblade. Oh no. I'm still working on the White Knight, Ogre's 8, the Dragon King trilogy, and the Brotherhood of Evaloria itself. Still working on Gunblade. Still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. So I'm still working on all that, guys. And yes, I know we're 2 minutes into this, and it took me 2 minutes here to do the intro and all that. I'm sorry. But yeah, guys. Yeah, and with all that being said, guys, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Because we got plenty of time to kill. Hey, we got an hour to kill here. So what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Guys, I'm sorry. I know I promised y'all, but I can't do it. I cannot do the boxing stream, not yet. I'm sorry. I'll talk about all the greats. I'll talk about Pacquiao. I'll talk about Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano. I'll talk about all the greats on the 10th of December, guys. I know I promised y'all. I know I promised y'all the boxing stream at the end of the month. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. I'm just been feeling like I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But either way, guys, thank y'all so much for the support on the last song I uploaded, which was 3 days ago. I uploaded the song that took me 5 years to write. The song took me 5 years to write, guys. And if you read the description, if y'all read the description of the last song or the last video I uploaded, that being the last song I uploaded, y'all will know why it took me 5 years to write that. But yeah, guys, if y'all could just do me a favor and check out the song and read the description, guys, because I have the lyrics and the meaning behind the song in the description. So if y'all can do that for me, that'd be great. But yeah, guys, so we got an hour to kill here. So, like I said, y'all get the normal streams from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. and I'm gonna try to get back on track here with that. So yeah, here we're going until 11 p.m. Here we're going until the hour mark. So what do y'all want to talk about? Also, guys, I know I had to postpone the boxing stream, but hey, the things y'all will be getting tomorrow, or the things you'll be getting tomorrow, because tomorrow is the 1st. Tomorrow is the 1st of December, and I promised y'all 2 brand new songs on December 1st. So yes, y'all will be getting that. because that's the least I can do if I can't do the boxing stream, of which I can't, sadly. But yeah. But yeah, guys, y'all will get everything I've promised in time. Like, I couldn't do the boxing stream because I've had a rough few days, man. Like, I've had diarrhea for the past, like, 2 days. Or no, 3 days now. And yeah, it's rough, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But y'all will get the boxing stream on December 10th. That I promise you. Because I know y'all been asking for it. Y'all been asking it for the boxing stream. Y'all been asking it for me to talk about Tyson and Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Joe Lewis, Rock Marciano, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sonny Liston, etc., etc. Y'all been asking for it, and I will deliver it to y'all. I'll deliver y'all the boxing stream. Eventually. But yeah, if for now, guys, just stick with me, and I promise y'all everything will come. But there's one thing I want to talk about just right quick, and that is horror. And that is this stuff I'm kind of working on currently. I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff in the works. I've got a lot of stories I'm doing, like The White Knight, of which is coming out next year in May. And Ogre's 8, guys. I'm a writer. I'm a reader and writer, guys. I read books. I write stories. Even though nothing I've published, even though I have nothing published yet, I've written a lot of stories. I've published none of them though, which is why in May of next year, Hey the White Knight is coming out, and Ogre's 8 is coming out in October next year. So that'll be good, and that'll be fun. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. Also, guys, I know, I know there's really no point to these. I mean, I don't even know why I do them anymore because it just seemed like a waste of time, but that's alright. Because I've got too much on my mind, guys. I've got too much in here that I want to get out. And due to the speech impediment, I really can't do that. And I really haven't gotten personal here with y'all. I keep my private stuff private. But I did not keep my private stuff private in the last song I uploaded. If y'all go listen to the last song I uploaded and read the description of said song, in the description I reveal a little bit. About my childhood. But that's neither here nor there. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to get off of this topic and actually start trying to think and talk coherently and consistently if I can, because I'm not sure I can. Because I don't know why. I just, like, maybe it's the speech impediment, maybe it's a lack of confidence, maybe it's just me being hard on myself. But and if y'all want to know what the channel is about, I talk about a lot of stuff, guys. Just go read the channel description if y'all want. Granted, it is a bit long, but it describes everything, guys. Anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy. I talk about all that stuff and a lot of other stuff as well. Like, I cover deeper topics and very, very nerdy topics at that. I'm amazed that there's 5 of you watching right now. Or scratch that, 8 of you watching right now. I don't know, guys. I just need to become more clear. I need to become more clear and articulate myself better. Write these thoughts down and they will become clear. And they won't be so muddied. So jumbled, you know. But at least my speech impediment isn't that severe. And it's not like I'm nervous, guys. It's not like I'm nervous. It's just that I gotta get into a rhythm. I gotta get into a flow. if I can find the spark, if I can find the passion and just stick to a topic and talk about that, then we be just fine. Then we'll be just fine. It'll be smooth sailing through calm seas. Dear Lord, it's already 10 minutes and I've said nothing of value, per usual. But yeah, guys, I just been interested in horror stuff and really like there's this pro wrestler I love dearly by the name of Wyndham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt. His storytelling abilities were phenomenal. His horror storytelling, it was great. He portrayed this character, right? Bray Wyatt was a professional wrestler, and he portrayed this character, this cult, this backwards, this backwards biblical type, cult-esque type leader, you know. And he had a family, the Wyatt family, of which that was fascinating, guys. It truly was. But I'm not sure if I could get. I just don't know what to go into, guys. I'm struggling, guys. I am struggling, man. I really am, guys. I really am struggling to put sentences together here. But I don't know. There's 6 of you watching, which is I don't know why. Why do I feel so just why do I just feel so just weird and awkward and just like I'm not anxious, I'm not stressed, but why do I feel so just hollow, I guess? I truly don't know, guys. I mean, everything seems normal. I think I got all of my depression out with the Moody Mix, of which y'all can go listen to on the channel. There's 6 songs, guys. There are 6 songs I made a few months back, earlier this year, and I got all of my quote unquote angstiness out here with those songs. In fact, I'll go to the channel right now. I will go to the channel right now. And I will see if I've got the playlist, of which I do. It's the very last playlist. If you scroll down and look hard enough, you will find it. Yeah, there it is. My Moody Mix, of which is the songs that I created. Let's see. There's sorrow is so sweet till finally free. 6 songs there, guys. 6 songs there. Also, guys, I talk about mythology, history, and all that. I've studied Greek mythology for 6 years, and I've studied Norse for 2. So there's that. That is very, very interesting, and just I find all these ancient and old stories very, very just relaxing and adventurous and just calming in a way. Like, I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what it is. So far, this stream has been 14 minutes of bullshit, is what it is, man. That's what this has been. Of which I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I truly don't. I do not know what I'm doing. And that's part of the fun, actually. That's part of the fun. Whoever watches, watches. If you don't, don't. But, yeah. I gotta find, I gotta find that spark. I gotta find the topic. I gotta find the interest again. I mean, I don't know, man. I really just don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna hit the hour mark, guys. I'll keep it going, but man, this is just boring as sin right now. Like, the problem is, guys, I say this every stream. The problem is I've got too much. I've got too much going on in here that I could talk about, that I should talk about. I just don't. Which y'all can tell, maybe y'all can tell I'm a bit more quiet. I speak slower. And I'm actually trying to think through my words this time, of which is not what I like to do. I like to get excited. I like to get passionate. But here's the problem here with that as well, I think. Here's the problem. If I get excited, if I get passionate, then I stutter. Of which that is a pain to me. That's a pain in my neck. I try to I I try to I don't know what I try to do at this point. I don't know what I try to do at this point. And, guys, it's a very, very interesting thing of what you're watching. You're watching a grown man just descend into madness. I don't know. Usually the streams are passionate. Usually the streams are good. They're at least entertaining, right? Y'all can at least laugh at me. But this is just dull, boring, uneventful, uninspired. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I gotta get the passion back. I gotta actually write down my thoughts, dude. Like, there is so much. There's so much I want to talk about. There's so much I want to say, but and 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 I can say it. I can say it. But at the end of the day, we will run out of time. We will run out of time. But hey, that's just life, That's just life. Will I run out of time? I'll get tired and go to sleep, or my phone will die. I don't know. I mean, what is it with you? What made you, what is it with you? What made you what you are? Brother cobbed up by some mugger? Girlfriend killed by the mob maybe? Brother cobbed up by some mugger? Something like that, I know. Because something like that happened to me once. Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice. Dear God, Joker. Dear God. Mark Hamill, Joker, phenomenal. You know what? Let's talk about the Clown Prince of Crime. Let's talk about the Clown Prince of Crime, because why not? Why not? Let's talk about the Clown Prince of Crime and the most twisted and demented stuff he's done. Actually, can't do that. Actually, YouTube would have my head if I did that. But yeah, if you just read The Killing Joke or The Death in the Family or no, Death of the Family and then Death in the Family, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Because Joker is one of DC's most messed up villains. Batman, Bruce is just like one of the craziest theories I've ever heard, and that actually seems plausible in terms of DC anyways, is that Batman isn't real. Is that Jack, aka Joker, aka Jack Napier, is in an insane asylum. Is in a psychiatric ward. He's in Arkham. He's in Arkham Asylum, and he is locked up in a straitjacket. He's just laughing insanely, or something like that. And he's just imagining Bruce and imagining Batman, and in his head he's having these awesome fights, these brutal wars. It's fascinating. You see, guys, you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean, guys? I got the passion back. Once we got on a roll, I got the passion back, and I got interested and I got excited again. But how fast can that die out? How fast can that die out? No, 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 no. I do not live in New York. This is just a shirt. This is just something I threw on. I do not live in New York. This is just something I threw on. But yeah. So yeah, guys, you see, just for that little bit of passion I got about talking about the Joker and that theory. Now, I'm not sure who came up here with the theory. I'm not sure who came up here with the theory, guys. But and if I did know who came up here with that theory, I'd give proper credit. Obviously, I'd give proper credit. But I'm not sure who came up here with that theory. But to me, it is a bloody brilliant theory. And credit to whoever came up with it. If y'all know who came up here with that theory, then let me know. But that is a beautiful fan theory I discovered a few years ago. I'm not sure who came up with it. If y'all know, let me know so that way I can properly credit them. But yeah, I mean, as far as comic books go, guys, I can talk about that all day. Now this is controversial. But the Ben Reilly or the Spider-Man clone saga, or the Ben Reilly storyline, we all hate that, and for good reason. But I will admit, the Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly, is one of my favorite Spider-Mans of all time. Of course, there's Miles, which is great. Miles Morales is phenomenal. And Peter is always great. Pete is great. Now the death of Gwen Stacy. That is a phenomenal read. I love it. The Green Goblin kills Gwen Stacy, and it is just a phenomenal book. Truly, guys, it is one of the most saddest, and for a while she stayed dead. For a while, a lot like Jason Todd here with Batman, Gwen Stacy with Spider-Man stayed dead. I believe, I know this for a fact. I know that Gwen Stacy was Peter's first love interest, and then came MJ. Once Gwen died, once Goblin killed her, in cold blood, mind you. The way he killed her was so gruesome too. It was so disgusting. After Gwen died, Peter grieved her. He needed to grieve, and he did. And then he pursued a relationship with MJ, with Mary Jane Watson. Of which, do not get me wrong, I love Peter and MJ, but in my opinion, Peter and Gwen, the original relationship, will always be superior. Funny enough. Come at me all you want, guys. Come at me all you want. I do not care. I hate my speech impediment for sake, dude, I hate it. I hate the stuttering. It's so annoying. I hate it. Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. Come at me all you want, guys. I do not care. Peter and Gwen are a better relationship than Pete and MJ. Although Pete and MJ are the more iconic relationship, I will grant you that. But to me, it seems like Peter and Gwen are a better match. Speaking of Pete's girlfriends, right? He's had a lot of them. He's had, obviously, Gwen and MJ, but he's also had Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. He's had Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. He's had Cindy Moon Silk. Hello, my dear viewer. He's had Cindy Moon Silk, of which is that Spider-Man 2014, I believe The Amazing Spider-Man 2014 is when Silk was introduced. And Silk, aka Cindy Moon, is a phenomenal character, having been bitten by the exact same spider. Having been bitten by the exact same spider that Pete was bitten by, and that draws them together. Now, something very, very disgusting happens here, though, guys. They meet in the comics. Peter and Gwen, or no, why did I say Gwen? My bad, guys, my bad. Peter and Cindy, Peter and Cindy, aka Silk, eventually meet in the comics. And they fight crime together, but anytime they get close to each other, things always get physical. Not in a fighty way, in the other way. In the naughty way, if you catch my drift. If you catch my drift, they cannot, like Peter and Cindy Moon, Peter Parker and Cindy Moon is a fascinating relationship, because they're biologically drawn to each other, and they cannot keep their hands off of each other, if you catch my drift. Like they start hugging and kissing, and one thing escalates to another, and you know the rest. I'm not even going to go into detail here, guys, because y'all can figure out the rest from there. But that's a fascinating story, right? That's why I loved that story so much. That is why I loved that story so much, is because it's a fascinating study of two people who are drawn to each other and love each other, but ultimately cannot be together because they cannot keep their hands off of each other. And both of them are superheroes. And both of them are superheroes and all that. It's a fascinating case study. Hello, my dear viewer. I'm sorry I didn't see you there, bud. I was too busy talking. I didn't see. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up, John? What's up? I didn't see you guys there. I'm sorry. Guys. I didn't see you there. Anyways, it is a fascinating case study, right? It is a very, very fascinating case study. Yo, you okay, bro? Yo, you okay? Are you okay, bud? I am so sorry, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, I'm so. Dude, I'm so sorry, dude. My condolences, bro. My condolences, cause Jesus Christ, that's hard. I'm I'm sorry, bro. I'm I'm sorry, bro. Like, God, that's hard, dude. That is very, very hard. It was good. It was very, very good. Had diarrhea all the way through it. Hey, but that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, dude, I am dog. I'm sorry, dude. Dog, I, I'm sorry, guys. And guys, I'm sorry for seeing this in post. A very good friend of mine or a viewer of mine is, yeah. But like, uh, yeah, bro. I, no, you're fine, bro. You're fine. You're fine, bro. You just, oh, dude. I'm sorry if you're lost, bro. I really like. Okay, guys. Okay, let's get back to the entertaining stuff here because even though you gotta go, I want to try to entertain you until you have to go, John. But yeah. So yeah, guys. Yeah, Cindy Moon and yeah, Pete and Cindy Moon is a very, very fascinating story, guys. All right. All right, John. I'll talk to you later, guys. I'll talk to you later. Whew. Ah. All right. All right, guys. All right. Let me try to regain a control here, guys. Cause after the news he just gave me, like, oh, dude, I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. But yeah, guys, let's try to get everything back on track. I'm sorry if you're watching this in post, and it seems like the stream just abruptly stopped. That's because a viewer told me something very, very sad. And I'm just trying to process all that right now. But yeah, guys, let's try to get back on topic here with Spidey and all that. Or no, let's actually swap topics if you don't mind. Let's swap topics to to DC if you don't mind. I'm gonna try and continue to stream on. I'm gonna try and continue the stream after what I just heard, guys. But yeah, sorry if this one's a bit boring or a bit dull. I mean, it started out that way, anyways. But we'll try to get back on track, guys. I'll try to get back on track. I promise. I promise, guys. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I'll be releasing the two songs. I will be releasing the two songs tomorrow. Tomorrow, you will get two new songs from me and all that. So yeah, like so you will get two new songs from me tomorrow, of which will be good, right? It'll be good to get more music from me and all that, of which I'm very, very excited to release and all that. It seems very, very fascinating. It seems very, very fascinating, and and uh, and all of that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, let's swap from Marvel to DC if you don't mind. If you do not mind, let's swap topics from Marvel to DC Comics because even though my two favorite superheroes of all time are Spider-Man and Superman, I mean, I can think of some great, great Superman material right now, like whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow. Even though that's kind of a controversial story, it's my favorite Superman story of all time. It's my favorite Superman story of all time. Is whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow. Of which that's a good story. Also, another great story is All Star Superman. The death of Superman. The DC Super Sons is pretty good from 2017. My favorite Batman story of all time. I have it right there. I'm looking at it right now. Um, Batman the White Knight, to where Joker basically he becomes sane again and all that. So yeah. Now, anyways, guys, I believe I was talking earlier, just a few moments ago, actually, about Cindy Moon and Spider-Man. Yeah, if you get the context here from what I was talking about earlier, then you, 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 you'll know exactly why that is such a tragic, tragic story. Because these two people are in love, right? Peter and Cindy are in love. Spider-Man and Silk are in love. But they can't keep their hands off of each other. They have a biological inheritive to, well, naughty stuff. But yeah. Anyways, guys, let's go from Spider-Man to Batman now. Because there's a Batman run, or no, more precisely, a Batgirl run that I want to get my hands on. And that is the Batgirl run of Cassandra Cain, of Orphan. Because a Cassandra Cain, the daughter of David and David Cain, because David Cain trained Bruce Wayne. And then David trained his daughter to be the most lethal assassin in the world. Violence was her language. She didn't even know how to talk, how to speak, and how to write until she was like 10 or 11, I think. It was such a brutal and gruesome story, guys. But yeah, I'm just trying to continue here with the stream in the best way possible. But yeah, that the news I just got here from a viewer just like struck me, man, because that is truly, truly sad. But yeah, guys, Cindy Moon, or no, Cassandra Cain, my bad. Cassandra Cain is a phenomenal character. Her Batgirl run is great, and it's truly, truly impressive because Cassandra Cain dedicated, is dedicated to Batman, not Bruce Wayne, not Bruce Wayne. She's dedicated to Batman. I repeat, she is dedicated to Batman. She devotes her life to Batman, not Bruce Wayne, Batman. In the comic, when Bruce says, I need to know where you're when Bruce pulls her aside and talks to her and says, look, I need to know where your loyalties lie with, with Barbara, with me. She just says nothing and just points to the symbol on his chest. No, not you, to this, pointing to the bat insignia on his chest, pointing to the bat symbol on his chest. It's very, very interesting, guys. She knows Bruce Wayne is Batman, but she never calls him Bruce. She never calls him by his actual name. She never ever calls him Bruce. She always calls him Batman. In fact, Barbara even brought up, hey, the fact that I don't even think that she, even though she knows who you truly are, it doesn't matter. I think that she thinks your real name is Batman. It's funny. It is funny, guys. It is truly, truly funny because Cassandra Cain has that drive, has that passion for the mission itself. Batman does his job out of vengeance and out of rage. And he doesn't go overboard. He never kills anyone. That's Batman's one rule. To never kill, to never cross that line. And he doesn't. Bruce is dedicated. Batman is dedicated to the mission. And 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 as is Cassandra. And as is Cassandra Cain. Cassandra Cain is dedicated to the mission. It's ensuring that this never happens to anyone ever again. That is Bruce's drive to ensure this never happens to anyone else again. But it's the guilt and shame that drives Cassandra. That's her drive for the mission. That is her drive and her willpower and her passion and dedication to the mission. She 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 even scares Dick. She even scares Dick Grayson. She even scares Nightwing, of which that's a feat in and of itself. To scare Nightwing. Like, it scares him how passionate and how driven she is to complete the mission. She's a lot like Bruce Wayne. In fact, I would recommend you go watch a video. In fact, I'll look it up right now. I have my controller right here. In fact, I will go look it up right now. I'll go look it up right now. Okay, let me see here. I'll just type in Batman's daughter and see what pops up. Okay. Also, side note, I love how I type in Batman on YouTube, and the first thing that pops up is the Joker interrogation scene hit from The Dark Knight. That is funny, and I love it. But anyways, let's get to searching this video here that I would highly recommend. There it is. There it is. Okay. Go to YouTube and look up a channel called Sage's Reign. Exploring Cassandra Cain. Exploring Cassandra Cain, Batman's daughter. Go look up Exploring Cassandra Cain, Batman's daughter on the channel Sage's Reign. Because that video, that video is so good in its explanation. That video is completely just awesome. It explains everything in a way I cannot. It explains everything in a way that I could never explain it. Of which I can never explain anything because my thoughts are going too fast and my stuttering is very, very bad. I need to learn to articulate myself better, of which I'm working on it. Guys. There's no difference. There's no difference between writing and thinking and vice versa. They are the exact same thing. But yeah, guys. So yeah, just go look up that video and you should be good. You should be good to go. Because it's very, very interesting, guys. It is very, very interesting overall. I truly, truly love it. I truly, truly do love it. It's phenomenal. It's so, so well done. Sage's Reign is a channel I would recommend. Sage's Reign is a channel I would highly, highly recommend anyways, because he's got a lot of good content on a lot of good TV shows and movies and comics and all that. So yeah, I would highly recommend him if you're interested at all. If you're interested at all, I would highly, highly recommend him. He's a very good channel. I like him. Same with Overly Sarcastic Productions. I've heard me talk about Red and Blue on the channel before. I've talked about Overly Sarcastic Productions on the channel before. So yeah, I mean, hey, with all that, guys, it's very, very good. And Overly Sarcastic Productions, they cover history and mythology. That's their main topics, guys. That's their main topics. History and mythology. So yeah, that's just I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I guess I'm getting tired. Even though I'm not. Who knows? Maybe I am, though. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? But either way, guys. So yeah, just Sage's Reign is a good channel. Just go look him up if you go look him up. Just go look him up if you haven't. And it's very, very interesting, guys, because he has a lot of good material and a lot of good videos. Same with overly sarcastic productions. In fact, hit a video yesterday. He was very, very good. And Red has done a lot of great mythology stuff, as well as diving deep into or deep diving into like a lot of cliches and tropes and all that. And she's very good and very, very analytical minded. Analytical minded. So she thinks things through very, very deeply, but in a very, albeit sarcastic way. In a very, very funny, albeit a very, very sarcastic way. Hence, hence the name of the channel. Hence the name of the channel, Overly Sarcastic Productions. That's a good channel. Another great channel is Messed Up Origins or Sean Solo. He covers a lot of the messed up origins of a lot of the Disney classics that we all love, and all that, like Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, etc., etc. Speaking of Snow White, have y'all heard of the Disney remake, the Disney live action remake of Snow White, starring Rachel Zegler, and all that? So yeah, I don't like it, man. Snow White is gonna be a flop. It is going to be a horrible, horrible Disney live action remake film. Snow White is going to be horrible. I will not be watching it. However, the Daily Wire is releasing their own Snow White movie with Brett Cooper, which I'm very, very excited for, and I cannot wait to watch it. It's coming out later this year, I believe. So that's going to be very, very fun to watch and see, because they are actually going to stay true. The Daily Wire and the cast and crew over there is actually going to stay true to the Brothers Grimm telling of Snow White. They're going to stay true to the source material of Snow White, of which I was confused initially. I was confused initially as to why the Daily Wire's version of Snow White had like long hair and not the short hair like Disney's. However, there's a reason for that, guys. There's a reason for that to be, and that's because in the in the um in the original Snow White by the Brothers Grimm, by the Grimm brothers, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. In any drawings of Snow White, she was depicted with black flowing. She was depicted with long flowing black hair. And that is why in the Daily Wire's Snow White, Brett is portrayed by having long hair. So there you go. There you go. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I mean that's so well and good. I cannot wait to watch the Daily Wire's version of Snow White. I think it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be it's going to be good and all that. So yeah, that's going to be very, very good. And yeah, it's going to be good, guys. It's going to be so, so good. Also, guys, so there's this, well, changing topics abruptly, I know, I'm sorry. Changing topics abruptly, I know. But there's this manga company, there's this up-and-coming manga company, I should say, and they produce Western manga, or American manga, and I believe the name of the company is On Solo Go. I believe that's the name of the company. And if you look up a channel called Coffee Comics, that's That's Koffee Comics. Then then y'all should know more about it because he's the one that he that kind of created this movement and all that, and I'm very, very interested. I'm very, very interested to see where it goes. I, for one, am a supporter of this movement. I love the fact that people are now making American manga. I just simply enjoy that, and I cannot wait to read it. I cannot wait to read Bloody Hell, of which Bloody Hell is the main is his series, is a American manga that this man is working on currently. Like I said, they are a fairly small company. I think they were created last year or the year before, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, guys, it's just very, very interesting to see the independent comic book scene grow so well. Like with Solo Go and the Ripperverse and all that, of which Eric July has done brilliant work here with the here with the here with the here with the Ripperverse. Eric July has done some brilliant, truly brilliant work here with the Ripperverse and all that. Even though I really don't have any of his material, I don't have Isam or Yaira or any of those comics yet. Although I would like to get them eventually. But yeah, guys, I've got other stuff I'm working on currently, so I don't have time to do all that. At least not yet. But I will. I will have time for that. And yeah, it's just very, very interesting, guys, and I cannot wait to see where this industry goes, man. Where is the comic book industry going? Well, the mainstream comic book industry is in the toilet currently. It is currently in the toilet. It is currently down the drain with Marvel and DC. I started noticing back in 2019 of April. In April 2019, I started noticing that Marvel and DC comics weren't doing so well. I started noticing that they weren't doing so well, guys. So yeah. And then I started looking at the independent scene, and they weren't really doing too well either. And then I got curious about manga. Is manga strictly Japanese? Yes, it originated in Japan, but can the same product be made here in America? Clearly it can, with companies like Saturday AM and these other companies that make manga and all that. But I find it very, very interesting, guys. I I find it very, very interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing where all this goes. I'm looking forward to seeing where all this goes, guys. Anyways, guys, here we are approaching the hour mark. We are approaching it. Here we haven't hit it yet, though, guys. Here we haven't hit it yet. So there's just a few more things I want to say. Hey, before I do, before I do ultimately end it. Remember, guys, y'all get 2 songs tomorrow. I'll be releasing 2 brand new songs tomorrow. And just to go check out the song or the last song I uploaded. Just go check out the last song I uploaded and read the description of that song, okay, because it's very, very sad once you know the story of that song and why it took me so long to write it. Once y'all realize why it took me 5 years to write that song, then y'all will understand everything. But yeah, guys, like I said, y'all get the 2 songs each tomorrow. 2025 is rapidly approaching, and this next year is going to be busy, 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 because I've got a lot of plans for it. because, like I said, hey, the White Knight is coming out in May. Hey, the White Knight is coming out in May of next year. And Ogre's 8 is coming out in October of next year. Both of those stories are one chapter, 20 pages, 4 to 6 panels per page. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, hey, we have hit the hour mark. So, yeah, here we have hit the hour mark. And with that, guys, we have hit the hour mark. And with that, guys, y'all know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, turn on all post notifications. So that we never miss a video. So that we never miss a video and you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am outie. I love you guys and thank you guys.